Hey guys, it's your girl Queeness, and today I'm doing a story time about the time that I went to a party and had to hide out and got almost caught by the cops. Okay, so some backstory about this party. This party happens every single year, and this was back my senior year, and these parties have been every single year, and it's called FFP, and FFP stands for Fuck Final Parties. And what happens with FFP is that every year the incoming seniors, it's a party thrown for the incoming seniors, but also they choose about 8 to 10 guys as founding fathers of the party, and throughout the year these founding fathers are the ones that are supposed to be planning everything, getting everything situated for the latest party of the year. So the time came for FFP, everybody was lit, and we was ready to get it popping and turned, right? So the day that came for FFP, me and my little clique, we got ready, we were lit, we were ready to go out and have fun. So what had happened was the founding fathers of my senior year failed to actually plan out the stuff, so we basically didn't really have an FFP or a finals party. But there was this girl named Jazz, and she's throwing a party for the end of the year, and it was called Jasmine's 30th. So we went to that, and it was okay. She had family there, and there were kids there, so it was really fun, but it ended up getting busted by the cops, so everybody kind of just dispersed. And then another guy ended up having a party that same night, and he was like, oh well, this is gonna be the FFP, it's gonna be lit, like we're gonna be out of this. And it was way out towards the country area where not very many cops are, so it was like a party where people knew if they went it wouldn't get busted, or so we thought. As the party started to get more and more bigger and compacted, and the long street that he lived down and the houses on both sides, everybody's parking down in front of houses, and there's some neighbors about 2 blocks down. And I remember when we had pulled up to the party, we were gonna park right in front of this neighbor's house, but on the opposite side, so it wasn't directly in front of the house, but it was a little further away. And they were already yelling at us, telling us, y'all need to move y'all's cars, we're gonna call the cops, move. So we moved, and we made sure to ask them, is this okay? They told us yeah. So I guess a lot of other people weren't listening because they were just out there. So I'm guessing a lot of other people weren't listening to them, so they were parking in the street. Cars covered up at least a good 5-mile radius for this party. This was supposed to be the latest party of the year. Everybody wanted to get turned up before finals. I mean, we deserved it, right? So my clique, we all went in. We were all having a good time standing around, seeing people taking pictures, smiling, drinking, having fun, doing the hood rat shit that we weren't supposed to be doing, but we do it anyways because why not? So as we're drinking and things, someone starts screaming, cops, cops. And so the way it was set up, there were so many people that there was just this one entrance, an entrance enough for a car to fit through. So there's people running out so that they can get to their cars, and there's people running to the back of the house. And it was a mobile home, so it was a mobile home, and then a little further back there was another mobile home, and then on this side there was a little shed. People were running to the sheds, people were running inside of the mobile home. There were other people running inside the other mobile home, underneath that other mobile home, because it was brand new, and I'm thinking he was going to move into there during summer. I think it was a grad gift or something. And so my group of friends, because we stick together, we decided to run to the second mobile home where we go inside. As we go inside, we're chilling there. We look, the guy that was throwing the party, Matt, he was in there. He was in there with us, running from his own party. What? So we were in there and we're just chilling for a good while, and then the cops start coming in there with their light, and they're like, is anybody in here? If you're in here, come out, and all that kind of stuff. So Matt tells us, he's like, there's a back door, run. And he stayed in there. So we opened the back door, we ran as far as we could, and we ran about a mile from the house until where there's this pasture kind of thing where there's nothing but mesquite trees and sticker bugs and No, not today. So the friend that I took with me, B, we were kind of like behind the group because we didn't know what was gonna happen, and I was not about to try to be track star. Not today. So we ran through the pasture, and we were like taking little steps because a lot of us, it was hot outside. A lot of us were wearing shorts or leggings with a pair of sandals or flip-flops or what have you. So I had on a pair of flip-flops, and like thorns were getting stuck in my foot, and I was having to pull them out, and it was no bueno. So we were going through the pasture when a cop on this side, like to the left, was driving and like flashing his lights. So here we are having to run behind big ass mesquite trees to get like hide from the cop. And as he passed, he kind of stopped where we were, and I feel like he kind of suspected something was there, but he just kept on going. So as he gets down a good ways, we decide to come back out, and we're walking down the road. So that time I've drank a lot, everybody's drank a lot, but we're like in our mindsets. So I had to pee, so I ended up making B go with me, and we went, and she like guarded me, and a lot of the guys were like taking a piss too, and I had to pee, so I popped a squat, but I made sure, like, you know, I made sure. So as we come from over the fence, there's a cop there waiting for us, and I don't know who it was, but someone was like, run. So we took off, and we're and I'm over here like, I'm like, no, princesses, queens, we don't run. I'm like, what? So I'm track star, I'm running, I'm like, not today, I'm graduating next week, not today. So we're running, and we ended up finding this road, and all throughout that time we were talking to one of our friends that had got away and was in the car. So we were trying to send him locations to pick all of us up, and keep in mind there's like 8 of us, and he has this little car. So we're calling him, we're like, come get us, man, like, come get us. So we were running, and luckily, because the cop had got out his car and was like kind of flashing his lights, one person ended up like getting left behind or wasn't running fast enough, and so the cop had them, and we're running, and Fernando, luckily, he had drove, that's what we're gonna call Fernando, he had drove by and saw us, and we were yelling. So we're running, and we jump in the car so fast, and we kind of ride around in that area for a little bit until the cops clear out. And as we're going back, so I can get my car and the people that were with me in my car, so we can go ahead and just go home, call it a night, because ain't no more turning up, bitch. Ain't no more turning up. After all the shit that's happened, ain't no more. So as we're passing by the people that were outside, they started shooting like this gun at his car because he had honked. He's like, fuck y'all, y'all ruined it. And this old man sitting there, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna even get to walk that stage. And man, it was some stuff. And yeah, that was the time that I ran away from the cops. I ended up going to a 7-Eleven so my friend, when a couple of my friends could go with their parents, because I mean, there's nothing to lie about. Like, we're seniors. Why would our parents be mad that we're at a party? And so I just remember the next day we got, or that was on a Saturday, when we got back to school that Monday. It was nothing to really talk about because the FFP I went to, it's raining bad, and I have to go to work. But the FFP I had went to was it was really like turned like volume up my sophomore year. And I recently this past weekend was the FFP for this coming seniors. I was going, and I was driving down the road, and as I turned down the road, I had noticed this car behind me, and there were a whole bunch of other cars behind it. So as I'm turning down this road, tell me why it's a cop behind me the entire time. And as soon as I turn down the road and I'm like slowing down where the party is, the lights come on, I pull over, he passes me, and I reverse and I drive up out of there. Ain't no running, ain't no none of that, no. I got some McDonald's. I got me a little caramel frappuccino. I went home and I watched Jerry Springer like the good girl that I am. So the next time you decide that you want to go party, go ahead, go party. Be at home sipping my frappuccino, watching Roger Host fight on national television. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm still getting into the use of like YouTube and everything, so I hope that you can bear with me. And yeah, if you have any video requests, put them in the comment section below. And yeah, I love you guys.